Welcome back to another Powered Cube draft. Yesterday, I recorded a draft that was honestly really pretty fun. It didn't have any win cons in it, really. It had a bunch of wheels and upheaval. It had mana dorks, upheaval, wheels, and then it had like hull breacher. So kind of the win con was just for opponents to concede. It also had time walk with Baby Jace to flash it back and Underworld Breach to like not to storm but just to cast Time Walk from the graveyard. And again, like the real win con was just for opponent to concede, and opponent conceded lots of times. The reason that video didn't come out is because the software I use for audio, or to record, the default is no audio. So if I don't toggle that, the audio doesn't record. So I was about an hour into talking to nobody, and sadly that video can't come out now. So Recall is probably the pick in a vacuum here. Memory Jar, if you asked me a month ago if I thought Memory Jar was good, I would say just like absolutely not. This card is insane. Failure is one of the best cards in one of the best strategies, but Recall is just so good. So sad to not be taking Failure or Memory Jar. And then, so if we took Failure, I don't know what I would take here. If we took Memory Jar, Shieldred is pretty good. But Jace is good on its own, and also being able to cast Ancestral Recall again. So Entomb being here means that the two people to my right are not playing Reanimator. Jace is good in Reanimator. The other cards in this pack that I see are Volcanic Island and Teferi. I'm trying to think if I think Reanimator's good. In blue-black, I can play Psychic Frog. I can play Frantic Search. Really some good options here. I think I'm going to take Entomb because it has the highest ceiling. But I'm definitely not committed to even being black. Mystical Tutor is good if I end up being Reanimator, for example, and it's also good more generally. So I think I'll take it. This pack has nothing for me. I think I'll take Vista and stay a little more open. See if I can read some more signs. This pack again. So we can do Sleight of Hand just to get blue spell count up. We can take Mystic and try to build in the package. I think that's better. I think blue-white control is seeming to be open. So I guess that makes me regret not having taken Big Teferi. Or, Sunfall was also in that pack. But I would say this is a relatively good start to a blue-white control-y build. Because Mystical Tutor can find a Wrath if you need it. Honestly, Mystical Tutor for Recall, it's 2 mana draw 2. I made a video on that. 2 mana draw 2 isn't good, but it's a good option to have, if I'm way ahead and I don't know what to do with my Mystical Tutor. It's good to be able to just turn it into 2 mana draw 2. So here, again, I'm thinking about this backdoor reanimator package. It's not looking there. So, Coveted Jewel is good with Wraths. And Phalia is still hanging around. So, maybe I can do Phalia Quantum Riddler. This card's insane. Wow. Okay. I'm happy to still be in white. I'm now hopeful that Big Teferi could be hanging around. Or that Sunfall could be hanging around. So, this pack, I think I'm looking at Prismatic Ending. I might end up being 3 color. And then, yeah, so Big Teferi didn't table, but Sunfall did, and I'm perfectly happy with that. So, let's see what we can pull off with this kind of control-y build. Currently, I've yet to build a Stoneforge package I'm happy with in any of my drafts. For me to be happy with a Stoneforge package, it needs to have one creature, being either Batterskull or Cauldron Complete. It needs to have 2 other ones to find. So, you know, may that be Skull Clamp and Sword of Fire and Ice, or I don't know, any other 2. Sweet. So we get the other part of the really good blue power, and that just makes Jace better. Now we're interested in Snapcaster Mage. So we have the really good blue powerhouse cards. We have Mystical Tutor to go get them. I just love Ocelot Pride, but I don't think this is the deck for it. So we can get Jeskai Triome. We can get Tamiyo with Time Walk and just keep casting Time Walk. We can get Sink into Stupor, which is just a free roll good spell. So, or we can get the Triome that would kind of let us play Tamiyo. I think, or we can get Retrofitter. Lots of good options here. Tamiyo is really pretty good when you have Time Walk. I think I'm going to take a Retrofitter. That's good if I get an Urza Saga. So here we have the tokeny draw spell card. We have Preordain. We have Stock Up. We have Beza if we're just really trying to stabilize. So right now, Phalia doesn't flicker anything. So Spellbinder is good there. I'm not sure how aggressive versus how control-y I want to be. Because I've been talking about control, but there's no real reason that that has to be the case. Brainstorm I have 1 fetch land for. I'm going to take Stock Up. And we're going to keep seeing what comes. So, options out of this pack are pretty bad. Greaves is not what I'm looking for out of Stoneforge Mystic. Oust is fine. Sarah Paragon is best with Black Lotus. I'm going to take Breeding Pool, speculating getting Tamiyo. This pack's pretty interesting. Tezzeret is just, I've found it to be good every time that I've had it and played it. Currency Converter is kind of the same way. It is good with Jace. It's good just by itself. Chrome Mox is probably the best card in this pack. And then the Wandering Emperor. So I'm kind of between Currency Converter and Chrome Mox. I think just drafting Moxen is a good way to win games. So I'm going to lean towards that. There's an upheaval in this pack. This is not an upheaval deck. Cosmogrand Zenith. This is not that deck. So we'll go ahead and take Miscalc. We really need this Stoneforge package for starters. We need to think about what this Fairy is doing. 3 Fairy would be good. And we need to figure out kind of what we're doing to proactively win this game. Currently, we're just hanging out and hoping to cast Time Walk once or twice. Little Tameo. Oh, I was just talking about Little Tameo. Feels good with Recall. I didn't get Brainstorm, but it could come around. So, between Little Tameo and Little Jace, we have some cheap Planeswalkers we can get going. And again, just casting Time Walk again and again and again. So maybe we'll get big Tameo as well, and then we'll feel extra super good. Split. So the options here are Battlesphere or Split Skin. Battlesphere is quote unquote good with Tinker. I don't really think so. So we're going to take the Doll. Kind of looking at the deck. I got a bunch of little stuff. Failure can flicker it. But it's not definitely seeing play. Artifact or Enchantment. Could get Coveted Jewel. That's like all it could get. So let's see if big Tameo comes around. I'll have some thinking to do. I'll probably draft it and put it in the sideboard with this breeding pool. Wow. Okay. Super interesting. Take the Vindicate here. Here we're going to take Beza. Let's see if the staff is any good. I guess I make a bunch of tokens. I'll take the staff. Greaves. Maybe I get a Nadu and can do some weird stuff. Wow. We'll take Currency Converter. Didn't mean to double click there, but this is another deck. It's kind of like the one I was talking about from yesterday, where it has all these powerful cards in it, but it doesn't have any win cons. So I'm definitely in desperate need of win con. In this pack, I'm going between Force of Will and Wrath of God. I think both are fine takes. I'm going to take Wrath. Here I'm just looking at swords. Lots of reactive spells in this deck. But I do have to win the game. Other option would be kind of Containment Priest, but that's not really where I am. I mean, Phalia can flicker this staff. The Stoneforge is just, once again, not making it. So options here are Lauren, Blade Splicer, or Surveil Land. I love Lauren. I think Lauren's real good. Or Lutri in the side, actually, is fourth option. I also love my Surveillance. I'm going to take Lauren. I think the card's really good. We get Solitude. So we take the Solitude. There's also the Seed Shark, which honestly, in this deck, is win con material. Between Seed Shark and Overlord, something should come back. We get a Batterskull here. I can't play Stoneforge if Batterskull is the only thing it can find. I think I have 4 more original packs I get to look at. I think that's enough. The other card I would take is Skydiver, probably. But I'll take Batterskull, hoping I get another piece. So here I can pick between Saheeli, Gideon, or Winds of Abandon. I think I'll take... Winds of Abandon is great, but I think I'm going to take Saheeli, actually. I've seen it be super good. Okay. Yeah, I want to get the Shadow Spear to be able to play Stoneforge Mystic. I want to get Monastery Mentor because I think that's where my deck is. But Thalia Quantum Riddler is so good. And we get Baby Fairy. Wow. Last couple picks really helped the deck out a lot. Right now, my Thalia... Let's see. I'll just take this. You know, beneficially flickers the staff. Lauren. Baby to Fairy. Solitude, Riddler, Jewel. 24, and then I have 3. So it's really 21. So I can toss in Doll. I don't really like March. So maybe some equipment comes around that I kind of missed. Ooh, they both came. So I'm a big fan of having two strategies. So Thalia, we've kind of decided, has a lot of things to do. So I'm going to take the Shark to be the other thing I'm getting up to. Skydiver. So I think my read was right in, like, what I was saying was open was open. They just kind of came in bunches at the end. So I think this deck's good. 14, 15, 16, 17, and a Chrome Mox. We'll cut to, honestly, toss in this Doll. And we'll call it good. I think this deck has a real chance. Still just not happy with how Stoneforge has been for me in this cube. Maybe I'm not, like, forcing drafting the equipment high enough, but Stoneforge, like, doing the Stoneforge thing just isn't good enough to really be sacrificing card selection. This hand's really good. We just get to go staff on 2. Maybe draw. And play a Time Walk. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. My hand's really good. So, maybe they should take staff. I don't know. Probably they take Time Walk. But, hand's good. Turn 2 staff. Turn 3, we're looking to stock up. And then we can just be in business. What does opponent have for me? Valky. Valky can resolve. You have taken my solitude. Congratulations, opponent. Alternatively, I could do J Staff. I think I like that. Yeah, this X ability makes it annoying because you can technically just pay X0. It doesn't do anything, but you can just do it. So, opponent is going to be getting a lot of priority. Okay. That doesn't scream opponent has land in hand. Opponent does not have land in hand. So I'm pretty far ahead here. We'll start by Jacing. Discard this plains. Then we'll play stock up. Get Tamiyo Island. Play them both. This Tamiyo attacking makes a token. Oh, it says creature token? That is significantly worse in my deck. But fear not. Opponent found their land. I can easily draw 3 spells next turn. 1, 2, and then it's Clue. So that's something. Opponent. Opponent thinks for a long time and then doesn't do anything. So we'll start with Jace. Discard this plains. We will attack with Tamiyo. Investigate. We will draw card number 3. We will flip Tamiyo. Is that something I want to play? Yeah, probably. We will warp out a Quantum Riddler. I mean, I'm trying to think what next turn looks like, because I feel like it can look like Jewel Wrath. Flip, be infinity ahead. See how many cards? 5 will be there. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Jewel. Something will be Chrome Moxable. Chrome Mox, Jewel, Wrath. I'll have the other side of Jace. Entomb. Okay. Atraxa. Atraxa. Okay. So opponent gets to draw back up. But my plan stands. Which will also get me back Solitude. Okay. They get Giant, Demonic Tutor, Mine, Mountain. Play Mountain as land per turn so that Mine is online. Nope. Mine is simply not online. Go crazy, opponent. Okay. All the things I said I was going to do, I am now going to do. Start with Jewel. Follow up with Baby Jace. This miscalc is probably what's going. I'm going to have to get rid of a second thing. So we'll get rid of I guess currency converter. Chrome Mox. Shipping Skydiver. Wrath of God. Plus Jace, so it's now out of Shenanigans range. Now I have Solitude up. And I have many good things to be getting up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Chat, is this real? Yeah, it looks like I have 10 mana. So, they almost have to Molten Collapse my baby Jace. So that I can't... Like, they kind of have to do it before I try to Time Walk. But... I'm looking fine. I get to recall. I still have a board wipe. Okay. Am I solituding this Glory Bringer? Yeah. Yes, I am. So, they can collapse my Jace. So I still won't be able to buy back the Time Walk. But they have to do it before I get priority. Okay. Opponent's playing well. So... I think we just start with recall and we work from here. So now we get to do this and this. What's this say? Target. So like I can make this a coveted jewel, which is interesting. This will let me hold up Failure or Miscalc, but not both. I think that's fine. And then we just end the turn. So I'm holding up Miscalc. If I don't want to Miscalc, I can Failure and have Coveted Jewel and feel great. I think they stomp my Jace. Okay. Lots of cards, lots of cards. I'll let them make their picks. I have 12 cards in deck. That's actually a little bit scary. That is a little bit scary. This is again the... I don't really have a win con. What were my big spells in this deck? Riddler. I guess this Jewel was one of them. I mean, I have a lot of mana. Opponent gets lots of spells. I think Quantum Riddler into Wheel has me draw 8 for whatever that's worth. They're going to Murderous Cut my Riddler. And then they're going to stomp my Jace. Herd. Am I fighting over this? I think I'm not. It's not getting up to 3. So, Solitude's gone. Lots of things are gone. So, we're going to start. What are we going to start with? Retro Fitter Foundry. Make a thing. Make a thing. Draw a card. Oh. There's one. Combat. Attack. Flicker the Jewel. Does it come back at end step? It does. Then we'll just say go. I mean, I guess I'm dead to your wheel. Would you like to pay an additional 2 for that? Opponent would like to pay an additional 2. I die. Let me think. Yeah. I die. Okay. Maybe Flickering Jewel was not the right thing to do because of that. And I did see the Wrath was up. But we came here to Flicker Jewel and draw cards. Let me check my deck construction. See if there's any way to try to mitigate that at all. Maybe I play Stoneforge Batterskull. That's just another threat. I don't know. I think that one just didn't quite go my way. I think I was winning. What to do with this hand? I mean, I can turn one Time Walk to Baby to Fairy. Sure. What? Alright, never mind. Oops. I guess I get to pick it up back up, which is fine. No harm, no foul. Go ahead. So, I can Mystical Tutor for, like, recall. Because, again, it's not the best thing to be doing, but it's fine on empty boards. It's more than fine on this board here. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, I'll cast Ancestral Recall. Flip. Plus this. Plus this. Box away the Mystical Tutor. Play Retrofitter. That's not bad. Go ahead, opponent. Next turn I can Coveted Jewel. Okay. In response, I would like to Swords to Plowshares your crap. And make a 1/1. Solitude. Ancestral Recall. No fair. Recall yourself. They didn't cast any of them. Are they stupid? Okay, yeah, because now I get to buy back time walk, play time walk. Weird game. I learned something. You learn something new every day. Don't try to chrome mox artifacts, even if they're colored. But that was pretty close to the ceiling, I think. I mean, turn 1 Baby Jace is really good. That's really good against my deck and hand. Alright, I think the strategy changes. I think I'm going to skydiver the Sentinel on 2. Yeah, I think this is good. So we can kick this and take their Sentinel. Nice. Okay. Fine. I mean, that's a good skydiver. So yeah, like next turn I can Jace Time Walk. And then we can figure it out from there. Okay. Don't really care. I'll shock, I guess. Jace. Time Walk. Go to my next turn. Jace shipping. Otawara. It doesn't matter. It's going on the battlefield. And then I'm also going to Retrofitter. Be able to make another thing. We'll see how mana efficient I want to be. Because if I make another thing, I'm being mana efficient. But if I go ahead and draw, I'm being this can only tap once per turn efficient. So I think that's probably better. I'm empty-handed, and therefore what I really need is to be able to activate this multiple times. You got it, opponent. This can eat anything in graveyards. Artifacts and creatures I control enter tapped. Okay. Quantum Riddler. Shark. Both of those seem good. I can cast Quantum Riddler. We'll start by warping it, draw 2. Quantum Riddler is really good. Shark. We'll say go here. I guess with Riddler out, Jace becomes better. I could have Jaced, drawn 2, discarded 1, then recall, drawn 4. Oh my gosh. Bad misplay out of me. I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. Opponent has up a white. Jace is so nostalgic for me. I started playing in Origins. Whoa. start with this. Cool beans. Wrath of God, good. We will plan on Wrath of Godding. So we will build around that. And do like block. So man, opponent is not playing well. I missed a little bit, but now I get to Wrath into Time Walk like nobody's business. Time Walk first, so I get the incubator token. Wrath. And then I'm out of mana on this turn. Too bad. Oh wait, I have another turn. Do this. I can kind of push buttons at random here. Blow that up. Then let's just get in with some things. Then say go. I think my deck can be really well put together as long as I don't mill out. But yeah, just time walking twice in a game really can win you a game. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna Solitude it. I think I'm just gonna hardcast Solitude. Okay. I still don't really think it matters too much. Man, Baby Jace is so good. I just remember this card being $100 in Standard, and I opened it in my pre-release, and I was in middle school, and I sold it for $100, and I was like the happiest person on the planet. And you know, it is good enough in Vintage Cube that, you know, probably the price was justified in Standard. I think Treasure Cruise was also legal in Standard at the time. Like, there were some real unfair things going on, but yeah, just Jace is so good. You just get to loot, and then you have a really pretty good Planeswalker. You only paid 2 mana for, and it let you loot in the meantime. So this is going to have to be a mulligan. This will be a keep shipping the shark. Seems good. We'll hold up Spell Pierce. That's fine. I think I'm gonna hold up Miscalc. You got it, opponent. Yeah. Good miscalc. And now I can Teferi bounce your thing. Obviously, in the colors that they're showing, they can dash out something. But it already drew its card and got the value. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What do I do against Comet? I really don't know. 'Cause playing out these creatures plays bad into my Sunfall, but I still think I have to do it. Sentinel's fine. Played Splicer's definitely fine. I don't know how I deal with the Comet. Yikes. Really needed that to be a land. So I think I do this. See what Comet rolls into. Okay. I mean, Failure, get rid of my doll. They block. I Sunfall. I get doll back. Oh, sweet. That is a weak attack, if I've ever seen one. I'd like to be able to pay. Evoking Solitude. Okay, opponent. You've got it. So now I have the option to take their Golem. I kind of really like that. And I have a flyer. So, I mean, gimme that. Okay. Yeah, so now on my turn, I'm trying to think if I'm blocking. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm blocking like that. Combat. Attack Comet. Sunfall. Don't pay for it. So, I mean, half the time it kills itself. That's part of half the time. Cool. So, now I need to not die. And I think this is step one in that plan. Okay. That was pretty good. This blocks monkey. This blocks that. I think I play Saheeli again. Or, no, I can't. They have 6 on board. Guess I say go. I'm pretty dead. Comet really did do a number on me. That is Xaxes if they give their thing flying. Cool, they did not give their thing flying. Uh-oh. Okay. So, Wrath of God is in deck. Never mind. Whatever, opponent. Whatever, opponent. Alrighty-dighty. Whether or not this deck gets tons of wins, it is pretty fun to pilot. Playing blue makes you feel like a real smart Magic player. None of that red attack nonsense. We will keep this one. But I think this deck is a great example of how being reactive is not as good as being proactive in general. You know, I can have all the mana and do all the stuff, but if I'm not killing my opponent, it doesn't matter. So here, we're going to attack and Quantum Riddler. Okay, we have both Wraths in hand, which is not ideal. Opponent has Caracas. Go ahead and draw a card here. Play Tamiyo. If they do it like that next turn, I can recall in response. Yeah, no, that seems good. Combat. So now this is flipped. We'll plus. We'll time walk. Are we gonna swords their little guy? Yeah. Ah, it didn't matter. Ah. This deck wins by opponent conceding. It doesn't actually have win cons. Just take some turns and hope your opponent concedes due to the infinite card advantage. That game was going to be a difficult win, actually, like for sure. Hand had nothing going. It had Quantum Riddler, which I think is what I was doing with my next time walk turn. Turn 1, Baby Jace. Turn 2, Converter. That seems really good. Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do what I said I was going to do. Scary start out of opponent. Scary start. I mean, I don't have them on anything. Minskimbu is the card I fear most in the whole cube, I think. Opponent got nothing for me. Okay. Currency converter. Tamio. Questing Druid. I am way less scared of my opponent than I was before. What? Lotus Cobra. Alright. Opponent's taking it slow. I mean, you got it, opponent. Kavu. Don't care about that. Alright, I mean, activate Jace. Discard this land. Turn the land into a treasure. Next turn I can just hardcast Solitude. We'll see what happens here. I'm trying to think if I prefer flipping Tamio. That draw makes it definitely best just to flip Tamio. We'll shock this in and say go. We can loot with this currency converter if we really feel like it. But I got some good flip planeswalkers. An opponent has a 2/2 Kavu, so we are not the same. Played another land in color. Super weird. Don't know what my opponent's up to. Green Suns for 4. Ice Till Explorer. Opponent has an Omnath. And that is a fact. What do I do here? So I think I'm gonna swords the Kavu. Make a treasure out of the land. That is a really good draw. Recall myself. That is an even better draw. Time walk myself. Discard whatever I want. So now I get to time walk like 5 times. I guess I'll play staff. Go to my next turn. On my next turn, for my next trick, we will buy back time walk. Cast time walk. We will then flashback recall. it for 1. For my next trick, we will flashback time walk. Cast. Are we casting Solitude or evoking Solitude? Or are we just casting Wrath? Cast Wrath. Say go. I have more turns. Cast this. Cast stock up. What's in my graveyard? Yeah, I'll pick up swords. I'll play Retrofitter. And I have up treasure if I need it. Pretty good little 4 turns in a row, 5 turns in a row. Again, we just have to actually win the game, but that's what the shark is for. Man, these flip planeswalkers are the real deal. Let me tell you. Yeah, and my hand is just set. Kill spell, mind spell, failure can flicker, staff, bounce spell. Opponent's a real thug for playing this one out. Appreciate you, brother. Pillage the bog. Oh no. I'm trying to think what I'm like afraid of. Are there infinite combos? I don't think there are. Congratulations, opponent. Play Solitude. Plus Tameo. Combat. Go. I'm doing it like, okay. Make this into a creature. Say go. Baby Teferi? Just play it just cuz? I think that's probably correct. I don't need to bounce anything here. Combat attack. Opponent is in shambles. That card's pretty good. What you got? I guess they can high roll a bunch of 6s and make a bunch of things. Okay. Failure. Servo. Draw a card. Yeah, I'm good on cards. Go to my turn. We'll bounce that. Do that. Dang, I do only see 6 damage here. Attack here. Bounce that. Say go. I do need to make sure I don't die to a wheel. I'm currently in dead to wheel territory. You get to shoot something for 1. Congratulations, opponent. Don't want to hit me. Tormagoyf, I'm ruined. Go ahead and do that. Let's just level up. Untap this. Level up again. Untap this. Make a 1/1. Go to my turn. Okay. Like, I am inevitable. I am inevitable. Feels good. Feels good to cast Time Walk 4 times. You know? Taking all of the turns is a powerful thing to do in Magic the Gathering. Quantum Riddler did not make an appearance, but it could have helped. Let's see if I can't keep it going. I have Time Walk in hand. How can I lose? Hand's a little slow, but Time Walk's a good card, you know. There's a chance I just cast it on turn 2 to put... I guess I want Saheeli out. Opponent's got something. They could have Once Upon a Time. They could have Solitude. They could have Pyrokinesis. That's a great draw. I am going to let them discard first. Ooh, we're gonna get ahead of this one. We're gonna get ahead of this one. Cool. Lauren, kill your Mox. Go crazy, opponent. Opponent passes back. This isn't really what I want to be getting up to, but I need to hit my land drops. I think I'm going to do Converter Time Walk. Go to my next turn. Cameo. Attack. Lauren. Converter. Flip Tameo. Discard this Saheeli. We're going to take action here. Play this. Play this. Up this to 4. They have to start attacking my Tameo, or else I get to cast something again. Okay. That does not kill my Tameo, so I will allow it to take place. Letting the red deck draw cards is not exactly what I wanted to be getting up to, but I need to hit my land drops in this deck. And I mean, it's really just as simple as that. And then flipping my Tameo the second time. So I'm definitely looking for Wrath, and I honestly like my odds of finding it pretty well. I think we just start with the draw. Okay, so now we go Shark and Baby Jace. We plus, and we say go. We have a secret black 2/2. Okay. I believe that we block. We get to see what they hit first. Okay. Yeah, we'll block. Next turn we get to Time Walk. Off of Baby Jace. And then we probably win. Cool, good for you, opponent. Cool. So we get to go loot. Yikes. We'll discard Coveted Jewel. Hooray! Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I had fun. So, all right. Going on to the next match here. Let's see if we can't... Ooh, see if we can't pull off some more dubs. I would say this deck does make up pretty well for the footage I lost yesterday. It's really kind of the same of just cast Time Walk a bunch of times. Yesterday's deck was a little more fun with the upheaval and wheel aspect, but, you know, can't have it all. So, turn 1 recall into turn 2 Baby Jace. Opponent is doing better things than me. Fable of the Mirror Breaker on turn 1. Okay, we were looking for Chrome Mox. So now we actually get to go land, Chrome Mox, away. Makes me sad. Failure. And then we get to Skydiver. Take your Crypt. And then next turn we get to cast Baby Jace and Baby Teferi to bounce and have a Baby Jace in play. Doesn't seem bad at all. You got it, opponent. Cool beans. My play is going to stand. Oh, I would like to play this as a land, please. Actually, I might play Staff to be able to block better. So the options are Staff, Baby Jace, Quantum Riddler. I'll do Staff. Maybe, you know, it's not necessarily like strictly better, but it deters attacks. Like they might be less inclined to attack me. Okay. Little Teferi's gonna die. What? Boo. Blocks like that. So we're looking for Wrath. Wrath is findable. Wrath is super fine. What? Why'd I have to flip it twice? What the heck? Not a problem. So, make sure we're tapping this. Play Jewel. Play Wrath. Show him the planes. Why'd I have to flip it twice? All these planes is a non-bow with Quantum Riddler. No. So this... Wow. Is that card number 3? It is. Go crazy opponent. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Mystical Tutor for Time Walk. Or can I just cast this? Oh, I can absolutely just cast it. I'll just cast it. Make this make triple blue. Time Walk. Baby Jace. Baby Jace is gonna flip and let me Time Walk again. Hit. Do all the things that are good. Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I had fun. Thanks for the Mana Crypt, opponent. All right, 1 win away from getting a trophy with the no win con deck. Yeah, pretty much 3 time walks, I would say. Or 2 time walks for a total of 3 consecutive turns. I would say that is good enough to win most games. Opponent went ahead and let me have it. Turn 1, I can choose depending on their first play. Oh, not much to choose here. Get off my battlefield. Okay. If I don't draw land, I think I am legally required to Riddler. If I drew a land there, I would let it be more interesting. So, Baby Teferi. They play something that doesn't attack. That's what I do. They did not play something that doesn't attack. So I will play Saheeli. You got it, opponent. I will play Saheeli into Converter. Hooray! Cool. I have more stuff. These servos, that's actually cool. Yeah, blocking super easy if I get the opportunity. Sweet, I've been given the opportunity. Block. Does this not say or Planeswalker? It does not. Alright, play around Spell Pierce. Reprieve, fine. Make a thing. Staff, make 2 things. Force a negation. Opponent's not letting me have any fun. That's fine. I have the cards I care about in my hand. Boop, boop. Saheeli's been looking good. Teferi. Why didn't they force of negation my Teferi? Force of will. I'm gonna play Foundry and plan on currency converting. No, block, sack it, turn it into a Thopter. Ooh, sweet. Sweet. So I get to riddle her. I barely know her. Okay. Start like that. Say go. I'm in no rush. Opponent, Fairy Masterminds. Okay. Yeah, I'll take Ophelia. Little Teferi, I will play Ophelia. Yeah, you got it. Bounce Shark, sure. Goldspan Dragon, sure. Opponent is tapped out. I guess they're not tapped out. Their attack goes through. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and turn this into a Thopter and turn this into a Treasure. I might be in a little trouble, but we will see. So, I mean, okay. They just let that go. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. That's enough for both of those. But I think I'd rather just Shark tap land go. Target artifact becomes the copy of artifact or creature I control. So I can make 2 sharks. I now have pretty good Goldspan Dragon blocker potential. Yeah, because I actually can tap, untap, tap, turn this into a 4/4. It does cost all of my everything. So is this whenever it attacks. So we'll get to see how much we care before we care. Okay. I suppose we'll do this. Move to blocks, block here. Untap, using my treasure. And then tap it, get rid of this. Asphalia can flicker out its the cat if I want it to. Opponent is doing better things than me. Where's my Time Walk? Aren't I supposed to be able to cast Time Walk? Okay. I get to double draw off Quantum Riddler. Ooh. Is that a treasure? No! Okay. Solitude's good. Can't do anything with it. So I fear I have to pass into the world's scariest board state. I'm feeling pretty dead here. What? Until your next end step? Oh my gosh. Guess I'm playing to Wraths. This turns into a 2-2. Okay. Your flyers are good to go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. You got it. I mean, how much damage am I actually taking? I'm just playing to Wrath. I mean, I would hit me. I think hitting Saheeli's fine. But I would hit me. Okay. And then I would send house. No Inti. They just don't want me blocking their Inti. Go crazy, my guy. Flame Slash! Guess that makes blocks easy. Flame Slash this. Okay. Hooray! Your turn. Hooray! Wrath of God! My savior. Opponent has 7 cards to kill me. Dashed monkey. Ouch. Trying to think. I think I solitude that and make this. Combat here. Kill that. I'll currency convert. Get rid of this. Play Tameo. So there you go. Feeling pretty fine about where I am. I'm feeling really good about where I am. Just flip that Tameo over. Pretty sure I got some time walks in here. Land per turn, Baby Jace. Combat. Die. You got 6 cards, I got 11 cards. If you hit me with monkey. That, in theory, could be scary. Never mind, never mind. Trophy with no win cons. That is awesome. So, cool. Started 0-1, then ended 7-2. So, I lost to decking myself because I don't have any win cons. And I lost on just kind of a bad start. So, there you have it. Time Walk and Ancestral Recall are good Magic cards. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please give me a like and a comment. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.